I don't like it when you talk to black men. That's what Captain Woody Fowler from Henry County Police Department told one of the female officers there at the Henry County Police Department. I don't like it when you talk to black men. This is who's serving and protecting Henry County citizens. Welcome to my world where all is well. I'm the thinker who thinks the thoughts that create the things. I'm also the proud queen chief of 3 Kings. Today is Wednesday, October the 4th, 2023, and it is currently 12:27 hours. Henry County Police Department staff members file sexual harassment lawsuit. This officer worked in the Special Victims Sexual Crimes Unit, and Captain Woody Fowler was over this unit, the CID unit, and he would constantly make inappropriate contact with her and other women. From what they know of, at least 2 other women, and there may be more women who have not come forth yet, up to a total of 9 women. Now, Captain Woody Fowler has pleaded an Alfred plea. He has put in an Alfred plea. What an Alfred plea is when you acknowledge, hey, there's enough evidence to convict me of this crime. So let me put in an Alfred plea acknowledging that, yes, you all have enough evidence to convict me of this crime, but I'm not saying that I am guilty of this crime. All I'm doing is acknowledging that there's enough evidence to convict me of such crime. And he loves going around grabbing the females' buttocks at the Henry County Police Department. This is Captain Woody Fowler. And he told one of the females' buttocks that he grabbed that next time he was going to put a finger to it. I found that disgusting when I first heard and saw this. Thank you so much to my CIs, my confidential informants of the Queen Chief of 3 Kings Secret Service Society. If you would like to be a part of this, you may do so by emailing me at my email address that's listed in my channel description. Send me any videos, news articles, or what you would like to get my commentary on. I am not an expert. All I am is a former officer who was terminated by discrimination through retaliation. This particular victim, she would be forced into a hug. And this is her, she said this was done in front of her superiors who were obligated to report this, especially if it was done in front of a superior. But she would be forced into a hug, and he would tell her he just wanted to feel her breast. And there was a retirement party that the Henry County Police Department, they was like socially forced to attend. So she attended. And this particular photographer who was there knew about the allegations against Captain Woody Fowler. So he was taking particular photos, and they got him on photo grabbing this victim's buttocks. And you can see that I have not seen the photo, but according to her attorney, you can see that she was trying to distance her body from him as the hugs took place, as they were all standing in line to hug him. Now, Officer Gershell, who's the victim here, I'm sorry, these dogs here, I'm trying to make sure they don't knock down my stand. She did go to the solicitor's office in Henry County to file a complaint against Captain Woody Fowler, but they refused to file the charges and told her that she would have to file a warrant herself. This is what I call re-victimization. You're re-victimizing the victim instead of helping her. Come on, Henry County, we gotta do better. There was an internal investigation in the Henry County Police Department, but of course, according to the attorney, there was no objectivity done to it, which of course we all know. How can you investigate yourself and do a fair and equal investigation? But there was no external investigation done. I hope they get one done now. But this victim, Officer Gershell, said she had nothing more or nothing less than a professional relationship with her superior, Captain Woody Fowler. And why he chose to go around grabbing females on the buttocks and want to feel their breasts and still be allowed to be a captain at the Henry County Police Department is beyond me. But as we all know, like the attorney said, police departments have been boys' clubs for years. It's a male-dominated establishment, or whatever you want to call it. Some people call the police department the biggest gang in America. But I'm grateful to Officer Groeschel and to the others who may come forward after seeing this news report. But I'm grateful that she's filing a lawsuit. I don't know what she's asking for, civilly or criminally, but I believe she deserves whatever it is that she's asking for. She did not deserve anything that happened to her, especially at her workplace, which I'm sure they're gonna say that they have a equal opportunity employment. We are an equal opportunity employment establishment, and I'm sure they're gonna say all the bonus words that people like to hear, but their actions are not in alignment with the words that they're speaking. So I hope she get whatever it is that she wants. Each victim is different. And like I said, I was a victim of discrimination. My case is still ongoing. But as long as they're still communicating with each other, as far as I know, I have no reason to come out with any additional videos regarding my case, which I hope I don't have to do. I hope that we can get this resolved and we all go each other's separate ways peacefully. But what disturbed me is you have a captain at the Henry County Police Department who told a female that worked there that he does not like her talking to black men. I have a problem with that. To the Henry County residents who are looking for the Henry County Police Department to serve and protect them, based on the knowledge and based on the information that I have from what has already been posted publicly, has been made publicly, I don't know if the Henry County Police Department will be able to serve and protect all of y'all equally. I don't know if you should be scared if the Henry County Police Department come knock on your door or not, especially if you're a woman that don't want your buttocks to be grabbed, or you don't want to be forced into a hug so he can feel your breast. And to the black men, if you have a captain there telling the women that they don't like them talking to black men, and you're a black male resident of Henry County, I don't know what to tell you. I can't tell you that they're there to serve and protect you. I hope and pray that they are. I just want you to put you on notice and have you guard. Always respect the police. I respect the police. I'm grateful for every police officer out there who are currently working, retired from working. You put your lives on the line, and you go through the necessary training to help serve and protect other people. But if you're only going to serve and protect those people that you want to serve and protect and neglect other people because you don't like females talking to black men, we have a problem. So Henry County Police Department, what do you want the citizens of Henry County to do? Do you want all the females and all the black men to move out of Henry County? You probably do. You probably do, but you're not going to say that publicly. If you have an officer who's captain, my thing is, if it's on photograph, and you have more than one victim, to the point where the victims have gone to the solicitor, why is he still a captain at the Henry County Police Department? What does it take? I hope it don't take him SAing somebody for y'all to say, okay, now it's time to get rid of him. If you have an officer who is constantly getting the same complaints over and over again, shouldn't a ding-dong ring off up here to say, okay, something has got to be going on? This woman over here a year ago said he did the same thing. This woman over here 3 months ago said he did the same thing. This woman next door 2 minutes ago said he did the same thing. 3 different complaints from 3 different complainants with the same complaint should be a huge aha moment. Should be a huge what's the word I'm looking for? It should be a huge it's anybody in the CID unit thinking that, okay, it's something up to this. Let's give this man a lie detector test or something to disprove. Because if none of these victims know each other, and they're all saying that this one man is doing the same thing, and y'all keep saying it's unfounded or it's not happening. It reminds me, and I used to play cops and robbers. I had an officer who got written up several times by several different complainants, and most of the complaints were all the same thing. Every single time. I even went to talk to the chief about it. You know what he told me? He said all of the complaints were none founded. Same officer. Same complaints by different complainants at different times. No, he's good. Now, one part of you think, hey, maybe we should look into this a little bit farther. Maybe we should pull him out of service and put him on administrative leave and get him some counseling and get him to go see the lie detector person, and let's find out what's really going on before we get our 100th complaint in. Henry County, I'm praying for y'all, and I'm also praying for the police department and for the victim, Officer Groeschel. I wish you the best. I sincerely do. I want to say thank you so much for liking. Thank you so much for sharing. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for subscribing. Thank you for subscribing. I really appreciate you. Thank you for turning on that notification bell. I love you. I appreciate you. I thank God for you. God, grant me the serenity to accept the things I cannot change, the courage to change the things I can, and the wisdom to know the difference. And may my whole life prove that God is good.